What is going on, guys? We're back on the video. Today, it is week 17 in the Chicago Bears franchise. We are 15-0 going against the 7-8 Niners. We just got done playing the Rams, who had a couple of mistakes, a couple of missed field goals, and honestly, it felt like an easy performance for the offense. However, the Rams, I don't know, I just feel like the defense was terrible for them, but the offense was pretty damn good. So I expect to see them soon, and maybe for their sake, hopefully they're ready. Of course, we have some we have some stat milestones we're going to try to hit today. I don't know if we're going to get it. Nash, pretty much free of that. We'll, of course, probably sit him at some point. Howard, I don't think he's going to start this week. I think we're going to have him as a backup. We can't risk his injury. He's very prone to that. So Mike Evans would be the main goal here to get 2 touchdowns. And then Hughes with about 137 yards needed to hit 1,000 yards on the season, which would be nice. But will it be done? I don't know. And then another one, I believe we have Kincaid, who could also get 1,000 yards returning. Yeah, he only needs 40 yards, so that should be obtainable. I don't know if you get some big milestone for it. I think 1,500 yards is a really big milestone. I still think 1,000's a little bit, though. Here's the matchup. Of course, the Niners, maybe a nice stadium, maybe an okay team, but if they have zero chance at the playoffs, so I'm not even sure exactly what kind of an effort we're going to see from them. We're going to put it on, 90%, like just about usual, 90% effort. Usually that's good enough to put most teams away. Let's take a look at some of the Niners starters. I don't know who Zenner is, but he seems to be a pretty big player for them. Maybe a youngster that developed quickly through the ranks. I don't know. Last week, Jordan Howard, unfortunate, or relevant, I suppose, to show, because he's not going to play this week. Unless Cohen gets hurt and we have to put Howard in there, which would probably be the opposite of what I would do. If Cohen got hurt, I would definitely not put him in there. Definitely see more of Cohen this week. Breida, maybe even Muhammad, who knows. Knox wants his 20th tackle, which that's not very good, is it? I mean, fair enough if he was a disruptor or something, but he really just doesn't really play. And there goes Generally in the first play, who I don't know what his milestones are, but maybe he has a chance at, now we're going to run out of bounds. Maybe he has a chance at some pick milestones. I don't know. Garoppolo's like, you've got to be kidding me. I've watched the tape on these guys. I didn't think it was that good. Cohen's going to get the handoff to the outside. Cohen going to find some good blocks. Cohen is gone. 38-yard touchdown. Cohen is a monster. There's just so many good players on this team. So much talent. Howard's like, really, mate? Really? I don't want to lose the job. Well, if the goal is going to continue to be Knox's goal, there's not going to be a lot of defensive goals achieved today, is there? Roquan cannot bring him down. Green does a really good job. I thought Green was about to get taken as well, but he didn't. Hellstray, I believe that's a tight end, if I'm not mistaken. He's a really good one, too. Is it not? Let's see. They going to show it? I don't see a different tight end. Well, I guess even if he was a tight end, probably wouldn't start because they've got Kittle. Actually, to be fair, this is before the season started, so Kittle may have been a backup. And there goes Roquan. What are these throws? Nice cut move on the tackle. Jesus. I mean, that was so low. Once again, we just said last week, Nash is going to play until he starts to get hit. Simply put, if we don't need him, we don't need him. Hughes all the way down to the 6-yard line. A decent start. The first throw goes to Hughes. 19 yards down, about 120 left to go. And he's the only look in for the touchdown. Already 14-0. The Niners are playing really poor. I mean, maybe we're just on a hot streak. To the 25-yard line, 3rd and 7. Mack and company. Knox may have gotten his tackle already. I can't remember. Knox is in a double. That's really not something he could work on. And Goodwin. Great throw to Goodwin down to the 8. He's only missed 2 throws, and both were terrible picks. 2nd and goal. Tate on the inside. Not going to happen. Inside look, and there goes Roquan. Gains 4, but a huge hit. Eddie Jackson, no. Back of the end zone, Eddie Jackson recovers and intercepts Jimmy for his 3rd of the day. Nasty to the outside. Once again, we're going to try to avoid hits. Anything we can avoid, we're going to try to. Even if it costs us points, whatever, it doesn't matter. And there goes Hughes, open. Can't really fight down the field anymore, but to the 48, that's about 50 yards for Hughes now. So does Hughes. Hughes inside. I'm not even focusing on him, really. It's just I feel like there was someone deeper over the middle on Mike. Now this one, there's no favoritism. This This is just the B route. B always gets the ball, which I guess is favoritism to the route, but not the receiver. Perfect throw on the money to Hughes, who will really put himself close to that number. I think he'll hit that milestone. Manning up the gut is going to find a lane, and they're going to be taking to 34. I can't really blame the Niners. You know, the passing game has been okay, but the picks has been troublesome. Kind of have to go to the ground, really. So they're definitely headed to the playoffs themselves. Even the Vikings might sneak in. We'll have to see. I know the NFC South was potentially holding a spot in the wild card round, but the Packers are definitely in it. There's no way 13 wins isn't enough. Nice little dump off. We just barely missed him with Tate, but that's going to be a field goal attempt. They should get their first points of the game today. Robbie Gould. His name is definitely spelled like Gould, but it's Gold. I don't freaking know. Actually, there's a safety right over Akin. Perfect throw, and Hughes doesn't get the right foot down. I would challenge it, but this game almost never gets anything wrong because like they just call it how it is all the time, but I'll take a look at it, I guess. Somehow take an extra step with the left without putting the right down. The old torn ACL. He's not really. We're going to oh, look at the hit. Copa can't recover either. It's the first big hit Nash has taken. It's fine. Fine. We'll allow it. It'll be really bad for them. In trouble, and Jesus. Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't taking chances. He's like, nah, we're not throwing another pick. Oh, he's got a shot. Oh, what a catch. Oh, he didn't hold on. I think Manning saved that. Oh, he didn't even get the foot down. What attempt, though. Who the hell is that? This guy's huge. Charles Ray. Really? Ray Charles? Not bad, I suppose, but kind of slow. He doesn't. Kincaid, all he has to do is take a few steps, and he's got it. And there it is. Why not make it special, though? Because the kicker's going to get us. Imagine watching a game this dark. Cohen doing about as well as he can. Stepping up. Kincaid. Trying to cut it outside. Slips away. Ooh, he's got a chance there. To the 47-yard line. And once again, no real need to take out Nash until the hits start piling up. We still probably will take him on in the second half regardless, but if we start getting hit maybe, but there's really no worries yet. Burton can't really run through people, so we try to make a cut move. He's done a few cuts on the season. Not so much there, though. Back to the ground game. Man, I really hate this stadium. This is just terrible. To the left side, we really don't have the personnel, but we'll... Okay, I mean, we really don't have the personnel when Trent Brown doesn't want to block. Comeback route for Mike. I don't know how well he's going to do against God knows who. It could be Sherman still. I don't know. It's pretty late in the franchise history here. Cohen. What a throw. Cohen is in for the touchdown. His second of the day. Two really big plays, which may have already totaled over 100 yards. Tyne Rogers, touchdown passing record. Very similar to that season, actually. 28-6, 3 minutes left. Defense out on the field. Trying to avoid any sort of... oh, look at the Minnesota's winning by 14 as well. If I was the Lions, I would definitely be playing my hardest. I don't care. I would play so hard. Imagine being the one team in the division that doesn't make the playoffs. The Lions are definitely the furthest on the bottom of our division. Mack off the edge. Into traffic. Kittle with an amazing catch to the 7. They run this to the left. We're in trouble. If they don't, they're in trouble. Eddie Jackson! The beast for the second pick of the game. Oh, he's wide. Nobody wants to cover him. Fully cementing this MVP season with an amazing one from Nash. We could have probably just outran him, honestly. We could have taken Hughes. Back the other way. Oh, what a swat. Really? How? Hell no. 3rd and 6. It would be nice to break Aaron Rodgers' record, but 45 touchdowns on the nose is pretty fun as well. I could have threw to him. Good block. That was a really good throw considering. And that will more than... Now we're going to go for it. 4th and 6. Let's go for it. Maybe not. Under pressure. An amazing throw considering. I honestly think somebody was holding Nash's arm as he threw that thing. Oh, he wasn't being held, but his own lineman kind of got pushed right in. Ooh, Detroit making the comeback here. It was 14-0. Now it's 14-all. Like I said, if I was Detroit, I would give them everything I've got. Really, St. Brown? What are you trying to get 1,000 as well? It's a little late, buddy. Oh, that was a kicker. Jesus. And you got a new quarterback in, specifically a backup. We actually missed a field goal. I didn't even notice that. You don't expect a pass first play, do you? Well, that's what we're doing. Little dump off to Mike. He's a beastly tank. Gets about 2 yards. Could find a lane. We have the personnel. Great blocking. Oh, where's the... Come on, 60. Who's that? White hair? Giving me white hair with all this pressure. We really don't have Hughes in, man. We need to get that yardage for him. I know he's close, but just never know with the way some games go. Wide open Burton. Nobody ever wants to cover him. Tries a hurdle. Gets the first down out of it. Try to run a curl route with Hughes. It's open, but will he catch it? He will. Hughes has to go back freaking miles for the thing, though. Big guy vibes. Never makes the big guy move. Ooh, double move. Speaking of, this is a Mike Evans play. And we don't get the time. Let's test Hundley's arm. Pretty freaking good, and Hughes has done it. Over 1,000 yards on the season. What a catch. What a way to do it. So much style. Speaking of style, Mike Evans has a chance to style himself. Of course, they're locking Sherman, their best corner, on Mike Evans, our best wide receiver. But Sherman gets beat. Ball's a little underneath, and oh, look at the play by Sherman. Could you imagine Mike holds on to that thing? Double style points. You're going to run a comeback route with Mike, and they're all over that. Inside, perfect throw. Did not expect him to miss that. That's why we went with the possession. Hundley, great throw to the 3rd and 7 mark at the 8. They're going for the double up, though. Cohen. Back of the end zone. Hughes catches it down to the 1. What a throw. Jesus, Hundley has some beastly throw power. Oh, I think that's a touchdown. That's got to be a touchdown. There's no doubt about that. Spot of the ball challenge. I think that's a score. Let's see what they come back with. Probably not, right? And I don't know why I bothered, because I know the way this game works. Mikey! Oh, come on. Well, that's okay. Yeah, that wasn't so good, Hundley. You would think they would just have their pass coverage all the way in, but here we go with Cohen up the middle. Not even close. Another chance. Perfect position. And unfortunately, another overthrow. Ooh. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I'm being held. Huge hit by Roquan, but he holds on. Eddie Jackson up the middle. Does bring him down. What a fight there. Don't tell me they're not going to convert here. Good find. Pettis over the middle to the 45-yard line. They are desperate to run the ball. Oh, how the hell did he hurdle us? McKinnon getting wild, but he only gains like a yard anyways. Over the middle. Finding players. They're breaking tackles as well. Niners are starting to catch a roll here. A little bit of a hot streak late. Almost the start of the 4th here. Also run out of chances to score the touchdowns with Hughes and Evans. Ah, come on, man. There goes another broken tackle. Marquise Goodwin. Got caught on this one, though. Oh, what a dime piece. Damn, what a throw. 2 2-point conversions and 2 touchdowns in general. Very low. And picked off by Roquan, who has a chance himself. And I think he will score. It is Goodwin, though. They blocked the wrong guy. Just flipped it forward. Is anyone going to come and get this? It's going to be Ray of the Niners. And he has a chance now to take this one. He tries to spin air. Roquan gets back up. It's a good play by Roquan. He knows if he can't score, what's the point? Throw that ball away. It's going to be very unlikely for them to, bring that all the way up. I think Kincaid already got it because... Oh, look at the hurdle by the big boy at EQ. He looks like he has potential for that every damn game, and he finally pulls it off. I mean, Cohen's had a game himself. Oh, perfect timing, Cohen. Speaking of that game, going over 100 yards easily. Probably 150. By the way, I highly doubt it, but I think the game's glitched. Like, every team we play, it always shows rank top 5. It's like, how can every team be top 5? Looking for Cohen and then had to throw it to Hughes because I was about to get hit. Can Hundley have a clutch drive? Hundley. Oh, huge hit. Had to hurdle. Had to do something to try to get that first down. Couldn't do it. From the 45-yard line, what's the field goal chance? Bring in the house. Good find over the middle. Oh, come on. We got to bring Goodwin down, man. Can't let him have space. It's the worst player to let have space. To the outside. Amos in good position. But unfortunately, we got caught off last seconds. We had to cover a few players. And they throw it right onto us to the 2. A few times in the red zone. Amos up the middle makes up for that catch allowance as he makes him go back 2 yards. Eddie gets caught up. We have a lot of people here. Knox. Mac pushes him in for a score. Tie the game up, but Knox had him locked, I think. I think Knox had him. Stonewall, we miss. And that will be the game. Unfortunately, they decided to run the ball into a big front. Cannot do it. Roquan was able to recover. We got some big boys on this team, man. Even if you have to, I'd break the rules. I don't care. Ooh, Green, man. If Greenwood had a little bit more room to run, that would have been insane. And that's a pick. Jesus, terrible throw by us. Bad decision. Right into him. They pretty much run the rest of the clock out, and, no double-digit touchdowns for Mike Evans. I'm sorry, I'm tired. But, yeah, still a great game, and Cohen probably a little mad once again, but he got good ratings in the receiving game at least. Andrews holding the ball as he's about to snap it is enough for a thumbnail, apparently. If you say so, or snapshot, whatever you want to call them. I call them thumbnails because that's all I really care about for use on those, at least. So Hundley had a pretty good game until that pick. It was a bad decision, not a bad throw. Rushing, Cohen, once again, we really didn't run the ball much at all. No real need to. Cohen had a lot of receiving yards, though. Almost 100. He had a touchdown. Wish we could have got that touchdown to Mike, but it is what it is. Couple milestones hit. Definitely not as much as I wanted to, but these things happen. A Noon with 2 sacks in Sim. Mac with 1, finishing the season with, I believe, 18.5 sacks, which is still really good. Of course, next video, going to be a little bit of a shorter one because we're going to go through all the awards and stats in depth. And that should be a fun one because, of course, we get a lot of XP and all that. So I will not sim in this video. We will take a look at that next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, maybe subscribe. We do a ton of Madden stuff. I mean, so much Madden. Sometimes I just feel like just not even coming onto the game, you know? Sometimes. Maybe if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Subscribe to the second channel, PKer Plays. I upload like once a week, usually on there, maybe once every 2 weeks. So it's not like it's going to flood your notifications anyways. Help a brother out, you know? That's all I'm saying. Anyways, hope you guys come back for the next video. But until next video,